Welcome. The creative revolution starts now. In episode 5, I said to you, see yourself as an embodiment of creative genius in order to start channeling that genius. But before you can do that, you need to understand the nature of genius. To summarize it in one sentence, the nature of genius is the genius of nature. I know that sounds like a play with words, but it's not. What I'm saying to you is that nature is the creative genius of the universe. This is a very important concept to understand because the whole idea is to embody nature and its creative genius. So what is nature? Nature encompasses everything that ever was and ever will be in the universe, but it's distinct from the universe. Nature is not the same thing as the universe. What is the difference and what is the relationship? According to physicist David Bohm, somebody whose work I greatly admire, nature is, quote, undivided wholeness in flowing movement. I want you to really take that in. Undivided wholeness in flowing movement. It's truly profound. This is coming from a physicist, not a mystic. And what makes it so important is that it actually can explain a lot of things and resolve a lot of dichotomies and dualities that have been found in science, like the mind-body problem or wave-particle duality. Because if you understand that there is an underlying wholeness that connects all these things, then the particle and the wave are simply different manifestations or expressions of that wholeness. With respect to creativity, David Bohm's work has enormous consequences. Because what he says is that the relationship between nature and the universe is twofold. There can be an explicate order, which means that the universe unfolds from wholeness, and at the same time, an implicate order. The word implicate means enfolded, which means that wholeness is enfolded into everything in the universe. So what does that mean? It means that the wholeness of nature lives in everything and in everyone. This is a notion that I call pan-holism. The whole is found everywhere. And if that's true, then wholeness abides in you as in me as in all things. This has great pertinence to creativity because the wholeness of nature, which is the genius from which everything in the universe unfolds, all thoughts and all things, because thoughts in here and things out there are really the same. It's very difficult to separate them out because everything we see and experience in the universe is part of our mental life. It's a mental construct. You're watching me now. I am a mental construct, something that you have created. Bohm said that the universe is unfolding from the wholeness of nature at every moment. So we don't really have a creation story of the universe because the universe is creating itself at this moment. All thoughts and all things are unfolding from wholeness. And at the same time, they're unfolding themselves back into wholeness. Wholeness and the universe are doing this dance, shall we say, love play. And that love play is exactly what is involved in creative inspiration. Because when you are really immersed in your creative experience, that feels like love play, like the same play that allows a universe of form to unfold from wholeness. The practice of inspiring is all about embodying nature. That means experiencing the undivided wholeness that is nature, and at the same time channeling the flow of essence that allows a universe to unfold from wholeness. This is a very profound idea, and one that we will be exploring in future episodes. But the thing to understand here is that if you can embody the wholeness of nature, the entire universe is unfolding within you. And if that's true, you just have to grab on to some part of it, right? As this universe unfolds within you, a universe of possibilities that is accessible to your imagination, you simply grab on to some part of that, and that becomes your creation of this moment. Because I told you before, all we can create, all creating is now. And so the idea is always to create the greatest now that we can. And one of the ways I have found to do that is by accessing this flow of essence from which the universe unfolds from wholeness. In the next episode, we're going to explore that flow. Thank you, and stay tuned.